So I'm going to have to go from this to learning how to get myself through this.
Welcome back. If you've watched any of these before, then wonderful. Thank you for watching. If you haven't and you're deciding to watch this one, hopefully it's not too boring and I can get you to watch some more. And even if ultimately no one watches them, at least I've got a really detailed week-to-week thing of this whole challenge, taking on new training that I have not done before and bricking it, particularly about the swim. But like last week, just something a little bit different. I'm not just going to kind of bore you with training footage and like what I'm doing. I am in Manchester. Well, technically just outside Manchester. I'm in Hale, so Altrincham. I think it's technically Cheshire, which is posh, to visit MyProtein. So really exciting to have signed a sponsorship personally with MyProtein. I did work with MyProtein many years ago. It was a really cool moment. MyProtein were the first supplement I ever bought. Really cool, big brand, tons of different products, loads of products that people don't actually know about and don't know the products. And also Battle Cancer has. So I'm up in Manchester to do a kind of two-pronged thing. Talk about Battle Cancer, which is awesome, and talk a little bit about me and have some filming. So I will show you some behind the scenes stuff of what filming is like with MyProtein on a shoot day. Bed, it's currently 8:20. I'm going to try and go to bed really early because I've got to be up at 5. And I'm going to show you going over to train at Hale Country Club, which is very fancy. I'm going to try and swim, and I'm also going to try and do a bit of a squat session and core rotation stuff. Then we'll head over to MyProtein and show you some stuff. So I will see you in the morning. So I am at Hale Country Club. It's very fancy country clubs. It's not usually a lot of me. But Linda from MyProtein has been really kind to sort me out some training. It's very early. It's 6 a.m. I'm going to do my swim first. I've got actually a really long swim to do this morning. It's going to be interesting because I don't think it's like a typical swimming pool. I think it's more of like a health club swimming pool. So I'm going to think, who's this strange tattooed beard flying around? Not flying, who am I kidding? I'm a slow swimmer. But then I'm going to do some squats. So I don't think I'll be able to like film the swim, but I will show a little bit of the squats and then we'll head over to MyProtein. So just done my session, managed to get some food because every time I travel or go and do something, my food is probably the one thing. Food and sleep are the two things that go. Pretty good at making sure that I train. I always really struggle with the food aspect and sleep. So make sure I get a good amount of calories in. We're going to be going into MyProtein in a minute. It's their like studios. Be quite fun. We'll see. I think I'm going to get asked some questions. We'll show that. And then we're going to head back over to Hale Country Club to film some movements and also some more camera stuff. So I think the first bit is very like Battle Cancer and me. And then the second part is going to be filming some movements and answering some questions. Yeah, we'll see what it's like behind the scenes. So done for the day. Hopefully you got to see like a little glimpse of just some stuff that goes on. It's not mega fancy, like it's really cool. And I always forget then there's people there, all there, like filming me, asking me questions. I try and be as normal as possible, try and like speak to people. It's enjoyable to meet new people, but also realize like, hey, it's really cool. It doesn't happen to a lot of people, and tons of people have got really interesting stories and really interesting experiences. So very lucky to do that stuff. Downside is I've now got about a 5.5 hour drive back to Devon, so I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to get off. And then hopefully you've enjoyed this little bit of a different video. Again, I just want to try and like share different stuff as I go through. Last one was like 800 people viewed it, which was sick. It was so cool. So maybe this will get even more. So if you enjoyed it, I do have some other videos and I want to keep trying to do some videos. And I think the next video is going to be going off to Paris.